Said that we must understand where our honorable Prime Minister is coming from is the fact that the US President has actually had wins. He has been able to get access to very large markets at zero duty, while putting a 15% duty on the imports that he's going to get from, let's say, European Union and some of the other economies with whom he has been able to get a negotiated settlement. However, are these good for EU or the other countries? The answer is clearly no. The Europeans are complaining about it because they have signed off for the next few generations that they will always have zero duty imports from US and will be taxed at 15% for their exports into the US. The other point we need to see, which is actually what the Prime Minister also mentioned, is that when we are talking about Swadeshi, we also need to talk about not just manufacturing, but also conserving some of our vital minerals. The US put a 25% duty on India, but excluded barites from it, because barites is very critical for the drilling that the US president and the US economy needs to do to pump out oil from their economy. Now, there's very little barites all over the world. India is one of the largest barites deposits, but we are merely exporting that. In the next 6 to 7 years, we'll be finished with barites. And then we'll be dependent on China and Morocco or the other countries who actually have barites. So it's an issue of not just consuming made in India, but it's also to conserve the minerals that we have. In fact,